Hi, my name's Christina. I'm 34 years old. I'm married with 2 kids, a 7-year-old and a 6-year-old. So before starting SHT, I was pretty overwhelmed with 2 little kids. Had zero energy. I tried a bunch of diets. I tried working out, but nothing ever stuck. So I was pretty hard on myself. I was trying to be a good example for them. And I just was kind of lost on what to do. The kids would want to play, and I wouldn't want to. I just didn't have much energy to do anything with them. I felt bad. I would get home from work and just tired all the time, drinking lots of coffee. And then I couldn't sleep. So it was just like, I'm tired, but I can't sleep. So it was all of that. And then I didn't feel good. Like, I felt old, like an old lady. You know, people telling you different things, and some sounding impossible, or like taking too long, or things like that, where I'm like, I can never do this. Like, I would never be happy. That's what I would think. You know, all the meal prepping, I was like, that's crazy. Who does this? You know, or like not eating, like before I would always do like low fat stuff, or like very bland food, and I was always, you know, angry. I'm like, this is gross, and I never kept with it, or I didn't see anything that, it was always like a temporary thing, like, okay, well, I'll get to this way, or I'll get to here and then I'll stop, you know. But with SHT, like when I finally learned that, I was like, oh, this is something, like, I don't want to stop this, like, this is forever. Like, and that's what changed everything, because before I was just looking for something temporary, then I'll, you know, just do it sometimes and then I'll be fine because, you know, I lost the weight or I feel better. But with SHT, it wasn't like that. Oh, this is forever, and I'm okay with that, and I'm happy with that. So when I started doing it, eating that way, like, I wasn't missing out on anything. Like, everything was good. It was easy, like, simple. It didn't take up my time, and I was not hungry, and I felt good, and I felt happy, and I realized, like, I could do this forever. Like, it's easy, and everything's delicious. Like, it's not that hard at all. It wasn't hard at all, and that's when I realized, and then I felt great. So, well, Edward had told me a little bit before I came, and at first I was like, well, that's weird. Sounds like hippie stuff. That's what I told him. I'm like, I don't think. I was like, nope. And I didn't really pay attention to him. So then when they offered it at work, and, you know, I was kind of sick of where I was at, like, I can try it. I should just try it. And it was simple to understand. At first I was scared to eat all that fat, honestly. I was like, there's no way. I'll try it, but there's no way. Like, I'm going to lose weight eating all the meat I want and all the fat I want. Like, impossible. And then I started noticing, like, that I wasn't eating that much. It's just, I was feeling super full. So, and then, yeah, right away, just started shedding the fat off. Like, I could tell right away, especially in, like, my tummy, which that never happens. That's always, like, the last. And that was, like, the first thing going. I'm like, what the heck? It's magic. And yeah, and I felt, and I was sleeping better. I had more energy, so I felt good right away. The meals that Edward and I were eating, that's what they eat. They saw me. I explained to them that I'm eating healthy, and I'm eating this because it makes me feel good. I'm eating this because it makes mommy's muscles grow, whatever it was, and they get it. Like, so they would say, "What's this?" And then I'll say, you know, that's, I don't know, whatever it was, and that helps your bones be strong, or whatever that was, and that's what helps them. I try to make their plates, you know, look nice. Sometimes I do like a whole rainbow, and they eat that, or I give them cool things to eat with, like chopsticks, or like cool little forks, and they were all for it. And then slowly I started to, like, take things away. or substitute. And they would, sometimes say, like pancakes or whatever, this tastes funny or this tastes different. And I just told them the truth. Yeah, it does. That's because I use better things. I use better ingredients that will help you. And they're like, oh, okay. And I said, this is way better. And they would eat it. And there's some things that they didn't want, right? Like, my kids didn't like eggs at first. I'm like, you have to eat eggs. Like, come on. It's like the easiest thing. So I just tried it different ways. And then it turns out they like them hard-boiled. So then I just give them hard-boiled. But I didn't give up. Like, there's still things now. Like, my son doesn't like shrimp that much. So I'll wait a while, then I'll do it again. Or tomatoes, and I'll try again. Or they'll ask me, like, why don't you want the cookie? Why don't you want sugar? I said, Mommy doesn't feel good when she eats that. Like, I feel terrible. It's not very good for you. It doesn't do anything. And then they'll say, I don't want to eat it either. Like, things like that.
That's so great.
Yeah. I feel 10 years younger. That's a big one. I have so much energy, so much. That makes me a better mom for the kids, better wife. I'm less stressed, like, with the whole cooking and eating. Like, it's so much easier. Like, it just really is simple. I'm not stressed with that. I'm not stressed about, like, my health. I know that I'm, doing it right, and it'll be okay, and I can be better for my kids longer. And yeah, I lost a ton of weight, like a ton. And now I know, like, I feel happy that I'm setting up my kids for, success. Like, they're doing it now, and they'll know how to make good choices.